Hey guys, it's me Simo Orahara, and in this video we'll talk about one of Kubo's answers regarding Yayahara's Shikai, as well as some other matters related to the Hell Arc, where it seems that we finally have some good questions. Last week, Kubo was asked about Isane's Shikai and its abilities, and Kubo gave a direct answer saying that her Zanpakuto is of the Ice and Snow type, and it also has healing abilities. And this week, they asked him about Yayahara. So for those who don't know this character, she is a new Shinigami who appeared in the one-shot of the Hell Arc, and she works as a vice captain of the 8th Division, meaning that she is the vice captain of Lisa. And so this fan asked Kubo about Yayahara's fighting style, as she was fighting without a Zanpakuto, only using her hands. So the question was about whether Yayahara uses Hakuda or if her Shikai transforms her Zanpakuto into nails. Kubo answered that indeed Yayahara's Shikai transforms her Zanpakuto into nails of that shape, as her love for fashion makes her want to activate her Shikai more often. And Kubo added that this sometimes leads to her being scolded by other division members. And so as you can see guys, Yayahara's Shikai takes the form of nails. Personally, I like the idea because it is unique and shows that Kubo still have many new ideas when it comes to adding events and abilities in the Hell Arc. Previously, many believed that what Yayahara was using in combat was Hakuda, since her fighting style resembled Hakuda techniques, and plus Kubo made her similar to Yorichi's appearance, further increasing the belief that she was indeed using Hakuda. But now, Kubo presents a new perspective that Yayahara's Shikai is actually nails. And I don't think there are many characters with such Shikai. The only example that comes to my mind is Soifon's Shikai. Soifon's Shikai turns her short sword Wakizashi into a glove with a short blade. Of course, Kubo talked about the appearance of the Shikai, but he didn't mention its abilities. However, we might deduce that the Shikai embodies specific movements related to animal-like attacks. And despite her Shikai taking the form of nails, this doesn't negate the fact that Yayahara has a good level of proficiency in Hakuda, since the nature of her Shikai requires her to have a strong hand-to-hand combat skills. And this is something we saw in her attacks. But I wonder, does the Shikai only manifest in her hand nails, or does it extend to her feet as well? I think probably just the hand nails, as those nails seems to be artificial ones. Maybe, I don't know. And another interesting aspect is that Yayahara's Shikai being represented as nails further confirms how a Zanpakuto's power or form ultimately reflects the Shinigami's desires and personality. Yayahara, as a character who is passionate about fashion, has her Shikai take the form of nails, and the same concept can be applied to many other Shinigamis. Although in some cases, the techniques of certain Shikai may seem disconnected from the Shinigami's personality, it often turns out to be a misunderstanding between the Shinigami and his Zanpakuto. A prime example of this is Hisagi's relationship with Kazeshini. His desire to be a Shinigami led Kazeshini to take that form we saw. And this leads to a larger point, guys. Kubo's answer regarding Yayahara's Shikai shows that he still has much more to offer when it comes to developing the abilities of various characters, both old and new ones. There are abilities we haven't seen yet, and unique fighting styles that can be explored in the Hell world, and Kubo is already beginning to do this. Take for example the 8th Division Vice Captain, Ato, I think this is his name or something like that. Kubo came up with a brilliant idea that he is mute, and his method of activating his Shikai through writing on his blade is, in my opinion, a creative concept that breaks away from the traditional Shikai activation methods. And I have done a theory about Ato's background that might be connected to the Komamura clan, and you can check it guys. I'll put a link for you guys in the description box. So there are also many characters whose powers Kubo has yet to reveal, and this will likely be explored in the Hell Arc. For example, Iba, neither his Shikai or Bankai has been shown. Additionally guys, Isani has become a captain and Kubo has confirmed that her Zanpakuto is ice type, which makes her another hidden ace for Kubo to introduce another ice based Bankai. I'm also eager to know and to see how Isani has evolved as a character. We knew that she has always been by Unohana's side. So how will her personality be now that she's leading the 4th division as a captain? We saw how Rukia was horrified when she learned that the Konsoreisai ceremony was actually intended to send the dead captains to hell, including Okichaki, who she had been with for years in his division. So how will Isani react when she finds out that Unohana was sent to hell also? So these are some of the things that I want to know about the new captains and their relationship with their former captains who were sent to hell. And also guys, I believe Kubo can delve deeper into known characters during the Hell arc, revealing more about them. For example, Zaraki Kinpachi. During the Quincy arc, he was able to communicate with his Zanpakuto, learn its name, Nozarashi, and awaken his Shikai. But he didn't fully unleash his Bankai correctly, as Yashiro stated. She didn't use the full power of the Bankai because Zaraki's body couldn't handle it. Now after 12 years, it would be the perfect time to see how Zaraki's power has grown, how he controls his Bankai and his relationship with Yachiro. The same goes for Toshiro in his adult form transformation, as well as Ichigo. It's possible that Kubo may include some battles for Ichigo in the anime before the final fight against Yahara, where he unleashes his Bankai. However, the reality is that Ichigo in the Quincy arc hadn't yet reached the proficiency needed to fully control his powers, as he himself confirmed that. Therefore guys, the Hell arc is the perfect setting for us to see Ichigo's true power, especially now that he fights with his old style sword. I would be really excited to see how strong Ichigo has become after 12 years, and that's without even mentioning that the other vice captain could also unleash their Bankai, and I'm speaking here specifically about Hinamori and Rangiko. As for Kira, Hisage and also Yumichika, I think we can see their Bankai in the anime, and I have talked about this in one of my last videos. So guys, what are Kubo's answers about Isani or Yayahara's Shikai and why she uses it in that way? All of these points leads to the fact that Kubo has a vast vision for both the new generation of characters and also the old ones. Moreover guys, it's really fascinating to speculate on how Kubo might change or expand the lore of the Hell arc and its impact on the Soul Society. The Hell arc could introduce entirely new concepts, as we have said, enemies and spiritual phenomena that challenge the very foundations of what we know about the Bleach universe. This would not only test the limits of many characters, but also guys, allow for a deep character development and exploration of their innermost fears and desires, and the interactions between the new captains and their former captains that were sent to hell, such as those between Okichaki and Rukia, Unohana and Isani, and also Kyoraku with both Yamamoto and Okichaki. Although we don't know exactly the role of these dead captains in hell, whether they are suffering like others or have taken new roles in a new cycle of life as guardians of hell, but dealing with such conflicts will enrich guys the story of that arc. So guys, what do you think about Kubo's answers regarding Yayahara? Tell me guys in the comments and see you in my next video.